We all know Game of Thrones was huge this year, but it seems like the show's popularity is causing an increase in adoptions of a certain dog breed at shelters. Huskies, right?
That's
They're
right.
beautiful dogs.
So we have plenty of Huskies here in studio, and this might seem like a good thing, but shelters say they're seeing more young people surrendering a lot of these Huskies because they can't keep up with their basic needs.
So Marina Bruner, Caitlin Doust, did I say that correctly? And Stephanie DeLuca with Lucky Dog Rescue all here. And you've got some beautiful dogs. Thank you for being here. So we are really seeing an increase in people looking for Huskies because of the show. That's correct?
A large increase, yes.
Okay, explain that to us.
So after the show aired, I would say with our rescue, we've been open since 2016. We've had an increase of this year. We're projecting to have more dogs come in. I know a lot of people around my age are getting the Huskies, assuming that, oh, it'll be cool. My friends will come over and be like, it's a dire wolf. But then they realize that Huskies need to run and they're noisy and a lot of things.
And they're so cute when they're small, but they do grow up and they do need a lot of attention.
Huskies are a very specific breed. They require a lot of activity, exercise, human companionship, and that's the tough thing as you get them because they're beautiful dogs and they are, but if you're not able to provide that kind of activity and support, then you're going to have a dog that's really hard to handle. Yeah.
I mean, speaking of beautiful, look at this little face. He looks like a little stuffed animal.
I am a Husky. Be careful. I take a lot of care.
So Pongo was just rescued with several other puppies and their mom from New Mexico from an inhumane situation. And we see that a lot, is there's a lot of inhumane breeding situations where people go to puppy stores and they're buying online. And that's a big problem too, is those puppy mills are causing a lot of breeding issues, which causes people to not want their dogs and they end up sending them to the shelter or abandoning them, like Angela. Our white dog over there, she was seen in Tucson being thrown over an apartment wall. Someone just abandoned her.
That's awful.
Yeah, and she's blind probably because she had glaucoma that nobody treated. And so we're seeing 3 times the number of Huskies being abandoned, which obviously is a huge tax on resources for rescues.
And this doesn't seem like the weather for Huskies either when you think about it.
They do okay. I think
they do okay.
The thing is that with any dog that has strength and power, etc., it just needs really good attention.
Go into specifics, would you, about why this dog may be harder than, say, a smaller dog or a regular? I mean, why is this dog? What are the exact needs that these dogs need?
So these dogs, they are on the more intelligent end of
Very
things.
clever.
They're prey-driven,
smart,
so they like squirrels, cats. Sometimes they get along with other small dogs, but the truth is they're very prey-driven. They're high energy, high activity. I like to imagine it's like a coiled spring, right? And if it doesn't have the right mental stimulation and physical stimulation, it boing out of control, right? So that's when you see the behavioral issues. But with the right training and the right, human support, then you see a lot better, better behaved dogs.
Yeah. So an apartment, let's say, would be, or a smaller home would be difficult, challenging, but you would need more property or big yard.
We suggest that if you're going to get a breed like a Husky or other northern breeds or large breeds like German Shepherds and whatnot, you provide them a backyard with a tall fence.
Right, because they can jump, right?
But with a fence to give them the type of exercise and area that they need to roam. Not to say that it can't be done in an apartment. Some Huskies are really low-key energy, kind of like Angela. She's a little bit slower than the rest, but Turbo and Pongo's going to grow up to
with
be...
a name like Turbo.
And Pongo's going to grow up to be
They need space.
lots of energy.
They do.
Well, thank you so much for coming in. How can people get a hold of you if they want to get a hold of your rescue?
Sure. Stephanie?
So we are on luckydogrescuesaz.com, I believe. We do have an Instagram and a Facebook page as well. You can always contact. We're always looking for donations, obviously, fosters, adopters, everything. Any way you can help out, volunteering is always great as well.
Yeah, and rescues is not just about getting people to adopt. It really is about all those volunteers. We need volunteers to drive Huskies. We need donors. We need people to take Huskies to events. So if you're looking to kind of explore the Husky world, you don't have to adopt. You don't have to foster. We could use all the volunteers that we could get to do stuff like this.
Well, thank you again. Thank you for all your work.
Thank you for your support.
And we'll be right back. Stay with us. Thanks, guys.
So sweet.
Bye-bye.
Oh, you were such a...